Fellow Toastmasters, honored guests. My daughter, one night, when I was tucking her into bed, she asked me, "Daddy, tell me a story about when we were younger." She loves to hear about stories about myself and my brothers when we were younger. I said, "Okay, honey, I'll tell you a story about Daddy." When I was younger, I used to race a lot, foot races. And in college, there was one particular foot race that I enjoyed. I was about 19, and it was called the Run for the Cookies. That's not funny. Okay, I'm going to keep going here. The Run for the Cookies had about a quarter-mile stretch of straight road right before the finish line, and then a hairpin to the right. And during that last quarter mile, I was 19, I was feeling good, I was young. And I had an opponent right in front of me, running down the sidewalk. That last quarter mile, I'm feeling energetic. I can pass this guy, right? So I move out onto the grass. Now, if you've ever run on the grass, it's uneven. You can twist an ankle, you can bust a knee. You know what I'm talking about, right? And I try to pass, but my opponent speeds up and matches my speed. I figure as long as we're both doing the speed, I'll just tuck in behind on the sidewalk. My opponent slows us back down. So I go back. I pick it up. My opponent picks it up. If you've ever been on the highway and this has happened to you, you know the rage that starts to build. So we get close to that hairpin, and I try to speed up. My opponent speeds up. I'm tucking behind. And here's where you're going to feel me. All you people out there that have been cut off by somebody in traffic. We go right up to that brick wall, and I go, bang! I put her right up against that brick wall. And then I hip check her. So her legs were flying out from under her, and she lands right on the ground. And I sprint on in. Whoa! Yeah! I'm high-fiving all my buddies. Whoa! And I go right to the cookie table. And I meet my well, she obviously can finish the race. And I hear her as I meet my cookies. She starts to kvetch about my performance. Ready? And her kids are over there. "No, Mom, you did great. You had a good time." She would hear none of it. So I'm over here eating my cookies. And what do I hear? Okay. I have the language. Let's just suffice to say, she implied that my parents weren't married when I was born. I'm just eating my cookies. And when she made the implication, there were other expletives that followed. So, in the interest of being a peacemaker, right? Because I'm a nice guy. I walk up to her, and she's saying words that start with NF this, GD that guy, directed all at me. So I came up to her and I said, "Excuse me, but your grandkids are here." Yeah, Josh, she was a little bit older. Go back to Australia and go, "Crikey! I mean, I'm not breaking up man." That's right. I'm not a sexist, okay? Nor am I an ageist, shall we say. Right? So don't give me that look. Naomi, please. I've seen you butt out a 7-year-old at the coffee line. Don't ask those versions of me. What is a 7-year-old doing at the coffee line? I have no idea. So I think you were in the right. Suffice to say, this elderly woman, probably in her 80s, I'm just going to put it out there, was saying things that made me believe she was probably working in the Merchant Marines at some point in her life. And I came up and I said, your grandkids are here. They probably don't need this. And she just lays into me with these expletives. And then she did something she really should have done. She took a swing, and I got her. It's on. Yeah, it's on. And I tagged her with that. Her head snapped back. But she kept saying these awful things. I'm like, give her a chance. And then I go full throttle. Boom! Bang! Right in that face. I slapped her down into a front headlock with my paws, and I just started working her, just to get her ribs so she couldn't talk. Stop talking. I let her up, and she says, oh, did your husband teach you how to punch? I could take her teeth out. When I had her in front of my head, I pulled her teeth out. This was all an attempt to get her to be quiet, but it wasn't working. Suffice it to say, I had to call the police. She threw the first punch. And as the police showed up, we found out that they had knocked over a liquor store not 2 nights before because they were homeless. They needed some juice. They had just donated a kidney. But suffice to say, the cops turned her away, and Tallahassee was a safer place. So as I leaned down to kiss my daughter, I looked in her face, and she looked up at me. And so I kissed her on the forehead, and I said, you'll never get in Daddy's way.